like I said, this is Artist Connect 2.0 revamp episode 2. So,
We excited, we ready, and we got a lot of topics to talk about today.
a whole
I
lot. Look, man,
don't even know where to start, baby.
let's talk about B Simone because she trending right now. Like,
Let's be Simone, Miss
so
B
it was a
Simone.
Miss B Simone. She the baby girl. She liked to use that baby girl, like however she called it. But she did a video that was trending, and she was like talking about how um a lot of times women like to set like high expectations of what they want in a man, but they don't become what that woman that a man wants in them. Like and it's always about I think double standards is very common in
Yeah.
both genders, like not just in women but in men in general, because I know there are men out there who expect a certain type of woman in their life, but they're not bringing on whatever type of value for whatever woman that comes into their life. They want a woman who
Great.
is fit, who is more feminine, who is, who is more submissive, or who is more cooperative, who can cook and stuff like that. But you probably like 5'7" with a beer belly, not even working a job that can support both of you and the woman of that you're around. But you expect this woman to do all these kind of stuff. It's like the audacity for both
Mhm.
genders. It's funny. So it's like, I don't know. What do you think?
I totally agree with B Simone because I think it's unfair for somebody in a relationship to kind of do all the work, and I feel like that's what would happen or end up happening. For
Mm,
example, going back to your example when you said that men want a woman who can cook, and a woman can cook and stuff. Like you might find that woman, but I mean, there's gonna be times where she don't want to cook. She might want him to cook, or she might be tired from work, and
mm,
he has to have those qualities too. Be willing to at least throw down in the kitchen every once in a while. Something. Even if
right,
it's meal, something.
right. No, I
So
agree. I agree. I think
definitely, huh?
I was saying I think well, I think the whole message was, if you're looking for a certain type of whoever you're looking for, just make sure that that person you're looking for, you can implement that for them, because
Right.
you can't find this perfect person you're looking for. Or maybe you have a bucket list of who you want, but have you gone out your way and you know invest in yourself to like become that person for that next person that you're coming for? So it's just all about like, try to realize if you want that type of lifestyle or want that type of person in your life, just make sure you're working on yourself, and you're becoming that person for um, whoever you're trying to impress, or who you want to have in your life. So it's I think what she said wasn't wrong. I think just sometimes people just take the truth and they just twist it in their version, and they think it's like, oh, they're being mean or cold, and it's like, no, it's just sometimes the truth can come out that way.
And
So
I think that's part of like God's purpose for us because if we are doing what we're supposed to be doing in our life, like what if we're settling, if we're going after our goals that we're supposed to be going for, the right ones, the right goals, then God sees that and he sees that you're at least trying or you're actually doing good in whatever performance that you're doing. And so he's not going to bless you with something that you're not ready for. So if you're not ready, like you might think you're ready, but God knows and see everything. So if he feels like you're not ready because you haven't done something in your life or your season that you're supposed to be doing, then God's not going to bless you with that person because I know that God, like people be praying all the time for their spouse, for to get married, to find a relationship, a guy or a girl that relates to them. They looking for that one, but you gotta make sure you doing what you doing first. so that you can be able to handle that relationship and know what you're doing in that relationship. Because we as women we supposed to help, and as men y'all guys are supposed to lead. And so if your head not right to do any of those tasks, then God ain't gonna let you have that relationship. He's gonna put you in that season of singleness so that you can get yourself prepared, and He can help prepare you. So I think that's another thing to just throw out there.
Okay. Core preacher. Look, prophetess Cora Love. Yes, like
No.
piggyback on what she's saying. Look, you better be careful. She's speaking. Them gems they dropping. But yeah, just piggybacking off what she's saying. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of times we just never had like those role models to like show us what it was, how to be those type of people, or like if you're trying to be that certain woman for a man, like you probably didn't have a man in the household, like a father figure, to really show you that rope. Or for a guy, like maybe you're looking for a certain woman in your life, and probably you probably had a lot of women in your life that were too controlling or maybe domineering, and maybe that was probably something that you thought was normal, but as you got older you realize it was a lot of flaws in that area. But like I said, everything is just learning, and as you go through life, it's just a journey. So like I said, I'm learning every day, and it's like I think I know one thing, and then the next day God showed me something different. It's like, oh, okay, like let me stop and think. So it's pretty interesting. So
Yes, God's understanding is way bigger than ours. And what I do realize, I feel like it's very important. Well, I feel like what a lot of us do is we get very worried and very fearful in relationships, because it is taking a huge risk, you know, being in a relationship with somebody, because you can potentially get hurt. So I think that our biggest thing is to try not, like you said, life is a journey. So it's best that we try to just kind of go along with that journey and not like fret and like get ourselves all worried and start pulling our hair out over like be it not being in a relationship when you are in a relationship, or even when you are dealing with problems in a relationship. I think it's very important to try to, if you do start feeling those kind of ways, to just take some time for yourself, really go over your thoughts, see if it's a valid reason why you have that feeling, and of course just talk to God. Because like me and Anton, me and AKD, we was talking earlier, I think it was yesterday, and we were talking about how it's not like, dang, I lost what I was gonna say. That's the daggone shit.
it's called, look, it's the Bamba thoughts.
It's the bad thought. It was in my mind. It
Them
was
the
right
Bamba
at
thoughts.
the time I lost it. It just
Actually, no. What were we talking about? Because I know we was talking about some deep stuff.
yeah.
Now you got me, I lost my train of thought. Shoot, but what was it? I think it was we were talking about it was more like self love and more of self respect. Like like you just get a. I don't care how nice you are, or how. Look, everyone in their life comes at a point of time where they're just like, I'm just done with it. I'm tired of it. I just want some change in my life. You know, maybe, I don't think anyone's interest is to ever really be like to that point where they break, but sometimes it just has to happen to like, it's mostly to just protect yourself, and like just realize that your energy is like more important, because you got so much going on in your life, and the last thing you want is someone who you see as a family or a friend and they just make it worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think, I don't care how nice you are, you could be the nicest person ever, but there does come a point in time where you're just like, something in your life is just like, something got to change. So we was just talking about that, and it just stemmed from how sometimes in relationships, like when you get to know someone, and you're liking this person, and you're seeing them, and you're loving them for who they are, like, of course, when you love someone, those flaws kind of like diminishes. Like, you see the red flags, and you see like what was the things that are happening in their life. But like, it's not simple. It's simple, but it's not as simple to just walk out on someone just because of one mistake or one mishap. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, that doesn't make any sense. That's like God saying, "Oh, like, you curse one time, you're dead and you're going to hell." Like, how would that work? So it just stems from like how, I don't know, like, since I feel like you're more of an expert in relationships, because you've been there, you done that. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, like, I may seem like I have the advice, but for the most part, I'm more single. I like my space. First, people are crazy. Number one, and second and foremost, I ain't got time to be going to jail for no one. So it's like, I'm done. I ain't got time for it. So you, Core Love, like, what have you learned from like your previous relationships? And it's like, what can you teach like the audience or myself, like, just moving forward, like what to like expect, the red flags, like the whole 9 yards. Like, what is it that you feel like we can learn, like, moving forward, if
Um,
someone's to ever enter into a relationship?
One thing I would say, like the best advice is to always put yourself first. Always make sure that you're happy. Don't bend over backwards for people, especially like it's kind of hard because you love people, but there's a way of also loving them people and making sure that you're happy and loving yourself as well. Because when that other person might not always succeed up to your expectations of what you're thinking. Everybody has different minds, different way that they do things. So you should never for one expect anything out of anybody, because like the most famous quote in the world, you'll end up getting disappointed, but it's very true. And I think that you should always put yourself first, because if you how I feel, if you are over here putting all your energy into someone, everything that you have, putting all this effort into someone and not giving nothing to yourself, then what if that relationship doesn't work out? You're just left there with nothing, no happiness or joy or anything for yourself. And so I feel like it is very important. So if that does happen in your relationship, it just doesn't work out. You still would have that sense of peace in knowing that you have something better, and that you still have that peace with yourself to know that who you are, and not to let that relationship mess with your self-esteem or any kind of like triggers. I don't know how to really
Yeah.
put what I'm trying to say words, but it won't like mess up your flow, your rhythm. So I think it's very important to always make sure that you happy. I don't feel like you should ever put like go over it unless you're married. Like don't go 50-50 on rent. That's another thing. Do not move in with your boyfriends. I think that's learning now. I feel like that's a marriage thing, because just like our parents be saying, don't be shacking up. Don't be shacking up in my house. Don't be shacking. Why you shacking up with your boyfriend? And so I think it's important that we don't do that though, because what happens is if we move in with our partners, we're forced to do things that you would do when you're married. Like as for a woman, like cleaning up after a man, cleaning up after each other in his house or something, making dinner, making food, probably more than likely having sex, a lot of different things that should wait till marriage. I feel like that's another thing to just not move in with each other until you guys are either engaged or married, because you don't want to do all this stuff for a man. From a woman's perspective, this is what I'm talking from a woman's perspective. You don't want to do all this stuff for a man, or men, you shouldn't do all this stuff for a woman, like she's your wife, or like he's your husband, because um if you do that, they're gonna be like, why do I need to marry this person if they're already doing everything that a married person would do? So it'll be like, if your main goal is to date to get married, then I feel like that's another thing that you should think about, because it's gonna turn that person is just like, I already got everything right here right now, so why would I have to provide a ring and have this nice little ceremony? Why should I have to make that commitment if it's already here? So that's another
Right.
thing. And
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the two main things. I can go on this
All
topic
right.
forever. That's the two main things that I would learned throughout dealing with my relationships.
Mm. All right. Cora Love with the gym. I told you she coming in with the gems. I say
Well, Jim,
I know a lot of people gym power, but but I know a lot of people would say like because I know I say like, look, do what you want to do. We all at that. Everyone has free will. You're grown. You do what you want to do. It's not to like tell people to like you can't do this, you can't do that. That is, look. If you want to live with someone, go ahead, but just know what you're going against. But like,
mhm.
do you feel like there's an exception? Like, because I know if you're gonna be in a relationship and it like prolongs like to like years and so forth, like when is it necessary to move in with each other, like just to give it like a what would I say, a trial run. If you're like looking to marry this person and you like, let me just test how this is going to be like living with them, you know so when we marry, like, I already know how this is going to go. Like, should that be something to I guess look into? Is that okay? Is that like, should that be a necessary thing in relationships? Or
That's a very good question, because there's plenty of times that I've been in this situation. I've also heard of other situations where people like be like, I never knew how somebody was until I was living with them. So that's a
mm,
very good question. But I would say, if you have it made up in your mind that you're gonna marry this person, and you already making the plans to get married, like you saving up, you about to buy the ring, you know how you like you planned it everything out, then I would say that maybe you should give it a try. I don't know. Me personally, I'm still sticking to my decision on not doing that, because, like I said, you don't want to. Well, actually, I skip everything I just said because the thought just popped in my mind. No, the answer is still no. And
mm. So
the reason,
why no? Why no?
because you shouldn't have to do a test trial with somebody if you actually really want to marry them, because you would know who they are. You would you guys would already love each other and know how to work through certain situations. And I feel like you have to have that common ground in a relationship, like as far as communication and dealing with problems. So if you I feel like the answer still would be no, because if you do this, like I said, you move in, you still gonna do married people stuff. But I feel like you should still just wait till marriage, because you would know that you would like I said, you would know who that person is, and you would know how to deal with certain situations. So if they do pop up when y'all do get married and decide to move in together, you guys should already have that strong enough bond to know how to handle things.
Right. And also, like, when you guys meet up and get to know each other, I think it should be like on the table as to what it is you guys like and dislike, what are your common interests. So it's like, it shouldn't be something new. Like, if you were to go to this person's house or they go to your house to like spend the night or something like that, it shouldn't be anything like, I ain't know this, like she don't wash herself, or she don't clean after herself, or he just leave his drawers out everywhere, and he don't clean up after himself. He got roaches and like, you know what I'm saying? Like all them kind of stuff, like that kind of just would throw you off, and you just would see them in a whole different light. So, I feel like that should be already put up to the front, you know, with all those relationships you've been through like you just get to a point where it's like, I know what I want, I'm not here to play games. Like, what's up? Like, you in this or not? If you're not, get out my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, go away.
He's
Be
out.
gone. Right.
We got all up in there about them relationships, honey. Cause
Look, this is
Valentine's Day
not. Look, it's not even like how many minutes. Like,
I don't even know,
it hasn't even been like.
30 minutes out there. I have no idea because I haven't even I don't know. But that was really good. I feel like that was really good topic to talk about because child, I know Valentine's Day just passed. Some of us are still dealing with those singles, that seasons of singleness, singles of singlenesses. I can't even talk. Seasons of singleness. So I feel like this was a good topic to talk about, and have some hope, provide some hope for some people, some uplifters, and at least you get prepared.
Some upliftingness.
Cause I know
Yes.
I'm still single.
Yes. Honestly, I've been like, I don't know. I think singleness is just for me. Or if I was to marry, I think independence is just, that's just something I value. Even if I were to like pursue a relationship, you know, my biggest thing is space and respect. And if I don't have that, I'm out. Because I can't breathe if I'm not able to like feel free. So if I'm gonna be around someone, like they have to meet that goal. Like there are times where I need to be alone. I need that space. And if you keep edging me on, you know, I'm gone. But but back to like the whole topic with it's really just relating to the whole Bi Simone thing. You know, the main goal that she was just talking about was just that if you want something of a person, just make sure you're working on yourself. A lot of times people, they don't want to put the effort into working on themselves and bettering themselves, but they have these high expectations of other people and expect that they carry that weight and their weight, and it's not fair on them. Like, shoot, just because you want a good looking man, you don't think that man want a good looking woman? Like, you
Hmm.
don't think, like, you want a smart man, you don't think that man wants a smart woman? Like, you want a man who makes six-figure income. You don't think that man wants a high value woman that makes that money, that amount of money? No one good for a fact that if he were to give you something, like, come on now, like
Right,
some women can,
you can't expect somebody to value your worth if you don't have no worth about yourself.
right? Like, you can't just be like, I just want a man to buy me gifts and stuff. Like, what makes you think a man wouldn't want that too? Like, it just
what?
have to be like,
Why
I,
is he buying you gifts?
like,
Like
where's the
what?
logic behind that? But,
What are you doing to for him to want to buy you those gifts?
like, you
What
asking
happened?
like for caviars and lobster tail, and you just used to Church's chicken and Popeyes. Like, how does that work? Like,
Child.
you want some Popeyes? You like used to Popeyes and Church's chicken and some McDonald's, and then some man comes into your life with some filet mignon and stuff. Like, what's wrong with you? But
Child. Okay, there we go.
anyways, but like I said, that's just the main topic. So
Child. The internet gonna crash on us when we are talking good stuff. Can't
because
have
they
that.
don't want to see us talk that good stuff. It's that bad
That's
ass internet.
they don't want the truth. They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for
They ain't ready
that.
for all this truth. They ain't ready for that. Mm-mm. But nah, but for real, like, how was your Valentine's? Like,
Oh,
oh, oh.
my
Is it like
Valentine's
the
Day,
Seinfeld?
the Seinfeld song.
The Seinfeld thing, like, was it like that?
Yes.
Oh
So
man.
let me tell y'all, I got engaged. Not playing. Ooh, nah. But what happened was I don't even want to tell. Like, it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
Hold up. Hold up. Before you talk about this, let me smoke this last roach of my CBD because it's not even look. This CBD is not even hidden. I need some real. But anyways, your Valentine's.
I'll be glad for this, honey. Honey, good for child. So it was okay. Like, I didn't really like do much besides like I visited my little ex boo, whatever. We he was supposed to. See, this is the thing. I had my expectations so high for Valentine's Day. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go stupid
Y'all,
hard for you. I'm gonna go hard. Everything gonna be so good. Like I'm gonna go stupid hard for you." And so I'm like, "Okay, I think everything gonna be cool. Everything gonna be good. Like everything gonna be nice." I was not really expect. I didn't know what I was really expecting, but I don't know. I just was not expecting this. So what happened is the day of Valentine's Day, he like, yeah, I'm broke. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just a joke. Like maybe he just saying that because, maybe he gonna surprise me or something. And so I was like, dang, I still wanted to do something. So we had went to this little your face.
so
We had
I just want to say he confessed that he was broke, even though he said that he was going to do all that stuff for you on Valentine's Day. Like, how does that work? Like,
child.
is
I
that a Bamba ass or what?
It is a Bamba ass baby. Bamba, Bamba, bold,
Bamba with a
Bam,
capital Bam. Look, Bamba
Bam.
ass.
You want Bam? Oh, not for
Bamba
real.
ass.
So we end up going to the little pottery place. Made pottery and like painted the pottery and stuff. And I ended up paying for it all. The wine, the pottery, everything.
Mm, ain't
So
shit.
I'm like, okay. And he's like, why were you painting? He's like, okay, so what you gonna do? And I was like, what you gonna do after we leave? Like, what we doing? He like, oh well, I got plans with my friends and all that stuff. He's like, what you plan on doing? I'm like, well, ain't it Valentine's Day? Like, you don't want to chill with your
Right.
girl? But I was just like, well, shoot. What I say? Oh yeah, I was like somebody invited me to the bar, but I was like I hang out like I wanted to hang out with you because I thought this was like our time, like our day together, like it's Valentine's Day. And he's like, oh well, I'm sorry, my bad. We can hang out. We can hang out. So what we ended up doing was going to his house, watching movies, and eating pizza, which I paid for. And then he also he gave me a bag
Mm,
of little mini gifts. Hold on, let me show y'all what he got me. Let me show y'all.
mm.
Hold on.
I'm telling you guys, this is like Bamba. This is like some Bamba ass shit. Let me tell you guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you are dealing with someone who ain't shit, that means you ain't shit. And you need to get out of that ain't shit relationship. Because let me tell you this, your value is so worth it. Because ain't no way you just gonna have anyone just treat you like you a Bamba when you a diamond, you know? And when I say Bamba, a Bamba, let me tell you what a Bamba is. A Bamba is someone or something that is of low value. So when I say Bamba ass, that's some low value ass. So when I say Bamba ass car, that's like a low value car, or like a Bamba ass motherfucker, that's like a low value motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So excuse my curse word and all that kind of stuff, but yeah. I had to tell the people what a Bamba meant. I told them, look, Bamba meant low value. So I said Bamba ass. That's low value ass.
Low value.
So what he gave you, child? Like,
He got me these little socks.
okay.
Like these
How they
socks.
like? Is it like thick looking socks or?
Yeah, they like the little shoe socks. He was like, "This is the most expensive thing he got."
That kind of look
And
nice. So I ain't gonna lie to you.
these the little Grim Reaper. What is that show? Grim Reaper.
The Grim Adventures.
The
Billy and
nightmare.
Mandy.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm.
He got me a Nightmare Before Christmas bag like that. I probably never wear this because I
You can
just
put a
think it's
lot of stuff in that bag. Honestly.
child.
Get
My
you whatever. You can put your drinks, whatever in that. Look,
I'll wear it
don't
all.
give me that bag. I'll put my weed in there.
This is a fan from Dollar Tree.
Child, not the fan, not the dollar fan, not the church fan.
And I almost forgot about this. A $15 coupon to his favorite store. And that's it.
So it was pretty much his stuff that he was really buying for himself, and it made it felt like he was buying you something. Was it like? Is that how you felt, or?
Everything else besides the coupon, I feel like that was more for himself. Like I felt like he wanted me to go to that store and buy us something with that $15 coupon because that's his favorite store. So
He was just like, look, let me just put that coupon in there just in case she was gonna Hot Topic. She know I like
well,
Hot Topic, so let me just slide that little coupon in so she can buy me something and she can use that 15% off or $15 off discount, and I can get that present. Uh-huh.
he slick. He thought he was slick, but no,
you gotta
that
you
that
gotta
was,
think.
and that's just how my Valentine's Day went. How was yours? What'd you do?
I smoked and I worked. Smoked and worked. And I am not complaining. Honestly, it wasn't really. I had a good time. I had a couple. They were like Happy Valentine's Day, and they were like, so what are you doing for your Valentine's? I said, I'm just gonna work. And it was like, I hope you find this lucky person. And they was gonna give me a rose, and I was like, no, you keep that. I said, look, y'all just make sure. And I was like, look, we need more Scorpios in the world. So I wanted a lot of people to like really um, be fruitful and multiply on that day. I hope a lot of people start popping kids in the late October to the mid Novembers, because we need a lot of Scorpios in this area. So y'all doing us a favor. So you know, you said what? You said Aries?
Sorry. We
Aries
need more.
gang?
Child. More.
Mm-mm. Let me tell you, they can't
why
they can't handle us, man.
why you ain't accept the rose?
It wasn't that I didn't accept it. It was just like, I guess because I wasn't really gonna like put it like in water or anything. It was like a actual plant, and it was like I wasn't even thinking. I was just like, I don't know. I guess my mom was just somewhere else, you know.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Like I just wasn't thinking on it.
Just denied it. You said, you
Nah, it
ain't
wasn't like no, I don't want it.
die.
Nah, like it wasn't like no, I don't want it, but it was like they were bad chill. It was just like I don't know. I just don't know. If it was like candy rose or like a weed rose, I might like, yeah,
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
this is
I
somebody
might.
at your job.
I
What?
might, just some slight, but yes. So I hope if anyone has any stories about their Valentines, just you can DM us, or send a video, or just type it in on YouTube or on our Artist Connect page, which we will have down below. And we
Yeah.
would love to hear your stories. So
Comments. Let us know.
absolutely,
Share some
good or
Valentine's
bad. So
Day bloopers with us.
yes, if it's the bad, let it be the funny ones.
Yeah, we could all use a good laugh.
Yes. Yes.
Now,
What are some other topics? Because I know we got a
we had some
lot.
topics, but I
I
totally
know
forgot.
there is so man, Megan the Stallion, she's trending too. I didn't know she and Partisan had a little thing going on. And a lot of people have been saying like whether or not these drama that she's been having on that's been going on with the men that she has dealt with, if it's like a part of some type of publicity, or she's just not lucky in that department of love. You know, there was an
Maybe both.
incident with the Travis Scott, not Travis Scott, Lord Jesus, y'all don't kill me for this. I meant to say Tory Lanez. No, I meant to say Tory Lanez. I know she used to be with Moneybag Yo. Um, and like I said, she
They kind of
she
compatible.
yeah,
They
like
trash.
she's a very well established artist. She worked hard for what she wanted. She doesn't have any parents in her life. I think her mom passed away and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's like she's in that space where I'm pretty sure when you're on top, and you're at a certain position in life, there's just people who you just have to protect your energy. And
Mhm.
it just seems like trouble just attract her, and in that lifestyle that she's in, it's not easy to maneuver your way out of it. But I know a lot of people are rooting for her, and they just don't want her to like be one of those celebrities that they love, and then she get all burnt out, and it just doesn't go so well for her. So
I
I don't
think
know.
that
Like, what do you think?
that's a thing because people be thinking that once they get to the top or they become successful, that life just doesn't like you don't have to deal with life anymore. But I think that you have to be
Mm,
even stronger because there's going to be more things like in your area and your surroundings and different people that you meet. I think it's more challenging because you have to protect your energy a lot more, especially around doing different things in your business and like just meeting all these different kinds of people who you never know what their intentions are. So she might not be lucky in that department, maybe because um, she is I look at her like she's very independent. Like she don't need no man. But that's what the vibes I get from her rather. So I feel like when that opportunity comes, like maybe she's like wanting a man, but that opportunity might come, and she just got too much other things on her plate that she's probably focusing on. Cause I don't know, she don't
mm.
seem like a bad person. Like I never heard any stories about her like being angry or like yelling at the paparazzi or anything like that. So and
Um,
she
sometimes these men, they can be super jealous of a woman's success. Like, some men can be so envious of women. It's not even funny. Like, because how she carries herself, maybe because she's beautiful. Like, men can be super intimidated by that. And I think she probably just need to not even deal with those type of men in the industry,
Yeah.
because like I said, in that industry, they're gonna box you in a role, like, and it's not easy to just get yourself out of it. If people saw you as a sex symbol, you're gonna have to play that role to, you know, get whatever, get your money up or whatever, just get your sales going in. So I think she just, I don't know if it's like a protocol. I don't know if it's in the contract. I feel like some of these things are just out of publicity and stuff like that. But I don't know. Like, I like Meg. I think she's a cool chick to get to know. You know, and I like a girl who loves anime. I like anyone who likes anime, honestly. So
Yeah.
like that's a plus. And like she's in school. Like I'm rooting for her. Like I wish her nothing but success. She's been through a lot. Her mom passed. I don't know if her father's in her life and stuff like that. I just think in that realm of success, you're so young and you're in a big arena, it can be
Yeah.
so overwhelming. And just I just hope the people that's in her life, just see her for who she is and not take advantage of her because of her success and her wealth. So, I'm rooting
Yeah.
for her.
That's
Yeah.
the thing I
She
like
got
about
this.
like, she always have that good energy, no matter like what the public or what is put out in the public about her. She always have like good energy. Like you never see her put up a story talking about like feeding into that negative stuff that people be saying, or you never see her doing any of that stuff. She always just be smiling, being goofy, her goofy self. And I think that's very awesome because she's not letting that stuff get to her, because that's very important, especially when you're in the spotlight. She got it. She's a hustler. She a hustler,
But
baby.
she the stallion for a reason. So she'll be fine. She'll endure. Well, we rooting for her. We is rooting for her. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said,
Flames, you think
I know we started off. Look, we started off real deep with this relationship thing. Now with Megan the Stallion, like,
how
man, like, mm, I know this tax season is gonna be hitting up, and I know people ready for that tax return.
I'll show
And I know
him.
when that tax hit, I'm ready. I got
Ooh,
bills to pay. Like I'm ready.
hey, trip, hey, food to eat. I'm ready for
Food to
that
eat.
tax return.
Like that's what I'm
Hope
saying. So
I
you
get
know what I'm saying.
hope I get something nice.
You never know. Like, did you know like how much you're gonna get or?
Not yet. Not yet. Because my mom, she
Mm.
be doing my taxes. So I don't know if she even filed yet or if she did it because I just gave them to her yesterday. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to check on that. I'm gonna
I
have to
know.
check on.
I use TurboTax. Mm. I know TurboTax. I tried it that one time. It was my first time trying it, and when the 12th hit, they said it. They accepted it. So,
I don't
but
know.
they get you with that. It's free, but it's not free. Like I know when that direct deposit hit, 140 has to come out of it.
See now.
So
Um, I'm,
they hit you with that. They hit you with the free, and it's not
mm.
free. So
I ain't got the patience to be putting all that information in. I just
it's
don't got it.
it's
My
pretty
mom,
simple though. Like they show you how to do it. Yeah. He's like,
child,
nah.
look at my fat.
We is tired, but look, the show must go on because, like I said, we love what we do, and yes, so like I said, we gonna have Core Love, take the lead, and just bring on the part 2 of episode 2. So, what you got for us?
Well, part two, episode two, we got a lot going on. My computer dying. We got some good topics lined up that we were gonna go over tonight, but we thought that it would be good to just leave this on a relationship note since Valentine's Day just passed, and We had so much good advice to share on relationships and about love. So we just gonna leave this one here for part one. And part two, we're gonna come back and circle in with our tea, our gossip, our child moments, and we just gonna come in with the goodness. But for as of now, we tied.
All right.
We gave y'all a good show tonight.
We tied. Look, y'all,
we
we tied.
we gotta get our beauty rest so we can come back and share with you guys again. But as of for now, we about to head out. So thank you guys for coming on, listening to the show, looking at this video. If you liked it, if there's anybody who may need to hear this advice, please share it. Please share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your acquaintances, and comment below. Do not forget to comment about your your Valentine's Day. We're so looking forward to hearing what you guys did. And if there's any funny moments or anything that you guys want to share, we will be posting the most funniest ones on our Instagram stories. So follow us so that you don't miss that. And also DM us if you guys would like to collab and get on a show with us and share with us your artist skills, your thoughts, and just your perceptions. So do you want to add anything in, AKD?
Um, yeah, like I said, we tied, but we did this for y'all, even though we tied. But like, yeah, on the real, like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We're new on the YouTube gang, so them followers, like, just hit it up. We got so much in store. Like I said, more artists is on the way, new merches that's coming up. Actually, we do have, like, some ideals of what we're going to, like, create, like, some mugs, shirts, hats, like it's a lot that's in the making. So we're still brainstorming. Of course, meeting radio shows, not just in the NC or Florida area, but across the US. Like I said, she got connections a bit, Chicago, New York. Um,
Chicago, New York, North
yeah,
Carolina.
so like I said, pretty much we mobile, okay? So
If you
so
want
wherever
anything
wherever you need us, we'll come to you. Yes. And it's getting hot, and everything is like slowly, especially in Florida, everything has been slowly opening back up. So I'm telling you, Miami might be that spot. Like, you just
I can
never
use
know. Like, just come down to Miami and yes,
have a
like I
good
said, because I
time.
know there were some,
Eat.
yes, do some Q&As. We should probably do those what they call those pranks, or what you call it, where you just talk to people and you ask some questions. It's like have you never have I ever type of games, and just see how that goes. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
So
that would be
yeah,
fun. Add into an interview like a gamer, any or something like that.
yeah,
So yes,
right.
just connect with us, link with us, email us. I am in North Carolina, AKD is in Florida. So if you guys are in any of those areas and want to link up, actually see each other face to face, and have an interview, or even if you well, first part I get into that, just hit us up, DM us on our Instagram, and also if you have anything that you want us to react to, because we are doing reaction videos as
Mm,
well. Yes, send those in.
yes, I can't
uh,
wait for that.
yes, everything is gonna be in the link where you can find us, and if you want to hit us up, everything's gonna be in the link. So links in our bio, so and also in the descriptions of the video. So just click on it, connect with us, and we appreciate y'all so much. We will be having our website set up soon, so it can be easier for you guys to just go on and fill out a little form so that you guys can if you guys want to collab with us, but that's coming really soon. We still building this thing back up. We just did our first rebirth the week before last week. So thank you guys for welcoming us back with open arms. And we just have so much in store for you guys. So again, thank you. And just connect with us, link up with us. Peace and hair grease.
Yes. Peace and hair grease. Don't be a bamba ass. And we'll see y'all next time.
Oh.